Legend of Total War here with part 8 of my Crusader Kings 2 Let's Play campaign as the Karling Dynasty Empire of Francia. Alright, so previously, right at the end of the episode, our second emperor died, I think. I think he was the second one. He was the son of Charlemagne. Now, his kingdom, his empire is passed on to his grandson. So this is the great-grandson of Charlemagne. Now, as a king, he's not the best. He's not the worst either. A little bit concerned that he's stressed because it lowers his health. So, yeah, main thing that we're trying to do right now is we need to gain the support of our kings so that we can wage war against the Byzantines. Because without their support, especially without Aquitaine's support, because he's got the majority of the troops. So I'm his guardian at the moment, but there's a lot of things here that he doesn't like about us. I don't have any more titles to hand over to him. Could send him a gift, but that's not going to do enough. So we've got 24,000 levies available, which I don't think that's enough to take on the Byzantines. Last time we needed mercenaries to beat the Byzantines, but then again, last time I made a lot of mistakes. If I'm maybe a little bit more patient, because the Abbasids were sitting right there. Look at that fucking revolt. Okay, if the Abbasids are currently busy, because they were the ones that were the major thwarting of us taking Cagliari. If we do this, then we can finally establish the Kingdom of Andalusia, but this title here needs to be revoked. Who can we imprison first? High Chief. Okay, that's not important. What are you doing? So you're currently de jure war over lease. Okay, what I'm going to do, since you're already at war with the Byzantines. Which one's lease? That's this here. I'm totally for that. Although I wanted to do it for you, because you're just going to accept this guy as a Greek vassal. I've been trying to make them French. Hey, what the fuck? You put a Lombard in power here. Well, whatever. If while they're busy with the Italians, we go in over here and hit this with our 24,000. So how much do the Lombards have? It's a couple of thousand. Plus they're also fighting in Mesopotamia. It's a bit of a risk, but if we move quickly, since the Abbasids aren't here, we might be able to capture all of this shit. Alright, so of course, loads of people against us. Now, while that's going on, can I offer to join the war? I'll do it afterwards. So, first thing we do, recruit our... Oh, is that all we get? Okay, disband them. I want more than that. So, what can we do about this? I can't transfer vassals, but what I can do is revoke the Duchy of Bajor and hand it over to him. So we'll claim this first. I probably should have done this before sorting this out. Actually, we'll go with Seville. It's smaller. That's not Seville. It's Granada. So claim. Yeah, we've got to claim it first. Luckily, we've got enough piety. Okay, we can't dick around while this is going on. Start recruiting. Actually, I'll send you a gift because I need every single soldier I can muster. And Italy and Bavaria. And of course my personal troops, which is there's not a whole lot of them. So that's 16,000 troops. Now, what do we get from you? An additional 7,000. Okay, good. Bring them down here. So this will make him love us. Ah, shit. Damn it. That's bad timing. I mean, we want to revoke this as well. How many troops can I get out of you? Alright. Dealing with the revolt as well. We don't have time for that, so I'm just going to have to give you a gift. And we'll... hang on. I might actually be able to create a new title. No, I don't want that. Duchy of Asturias, yep, we'll create that. Grant that to you. So that I can get your full levies. Okay, I also noticed that we have a barony over here. I must have inherited that. Okay. So how many troops do we have now? 5,000 men. That's a lot more doable. These guys here, they're going to start getting some war score, but we won't worry about that too much. This will help us, but certainly keep him under control. More important that we capture this. So Venice, don't worry about actually... yeah, don't worry about them too much. Just try to avoid them. Got to get down here, just capture as many settlements as we can. We've got 21,000 troops, that's heaps. And if we manage to capture this without any sort of major defeats, we should be able to actually... it's sort of on the way. And we need to recover that war score. You can just sit there. Take out Venice. So where are the Italian forces? They've got quite a lot of troops as well. But they'll only be fighting against the Byzantines. Alright, so we managed to get back the war score from that. Honest is better. Yeah, I'm not pressing someone else's claim over the Abbasid Empire. That is a major fucking revolt. Man, they are definitely bigger than me. I'd like to do a full-scale invasion, just take the whole lot. Actually, doing the whole lot in one go, that's a hell of a lot of administration. Better off doing crusades, which we start getting crusades in about a few years. So we have something built over here. Oh, I should have just handed that over. I'll have to transfer the vassal. It's fine, but if you give birth to a boy, you're getting divorced, because we can't have any more than one son. I kind of am hoping for a daughter. Because through matrilineal marriages, things have been working out pretty well. But what I need to do is have a look at my parents and look at her sister. Look at all these boys here that are unlanded. We have to remember about them. None of these guys have wives. So let's get them married. So they can start having children. Hold claims to it. It's fine. should have gone down the other way. Just want them to have loads and loads of children. No, she's not fertile. Midas touched. Okay, there you go. There's a wife for you. Fortune builder. There you go. You can have her. How old are you now? 23. This woman's perfect for you. So that'll cost us a bit of prestige, but that's okay. If they can start having children, we can expand the Karling Dynasty line. Oh, it didn't actually cost us directly prestige. Okay, good. Let's start capturing these. Now, if Italy manages to capture that settlement, that'll also contribute to our war score. There's not much resistance over here just yet. I can't imagine the Abbasids are going to show up. They're obviously a little bit busy. Of course, we just need to make sure... What's this? Yep. Do it. And talk to the man. Okay, cool. 50-50. But increase of diplomacy certainly helps. Got to keep our vassals under control. So we're already at 19% in our favour, but we lost some territory somewhere. Oh, so the revolt's a little bit worse than I thought it was, but it's not that bad. Okay, I think the castles over here have finished. I just don't have enough money, so I'll hold on to that just for a little while longer, but I'll give this up. You didn't have any fucking children. Who's this? So it's going to your brother, who had no children either. Well, let's get him married to someone particularly fertile. Go away. How are we going over here? Okay, I need to upgrade this. And then we need to convert it to Catholicism. This war's going pretty well so far. We'll soon capture this. Do they have any bonus war score from it? Not yet. I don't have any troops over here to deal with that. Then again, they're not raiders, so that's alright. Captured that now. We're at 30%, but our forces, you know, like I said, we're not at the height of our power. The height of our power so far is about 31,000 troops from our levies. But obviously trying to keep more vassals under control at plus 100, that can be difficult. But this is going well. Okay, yeah, just attack that. Good. Now, come over here and actually disband you, because I can teleport them anywhere within here. They're already preparing to surrender, so we got this. Good. So now we can disband you. Now you need to come up over here to deal with them. It's a bit of a march, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Now, this guy here, he's already Catholic. I don't have enough prestige, not prestige, piety to evict him, but it'll be soon. Okay, well... Alright, we've got a son and heir, which means, unfortunately, wife, I kinda don't need you anymore. You don't even like me anyway, you're a heretic, so I'm going to request divorce. Why not? I need piety. Shit. If I imprison you... No, I can't do that. Damn it. I gotta get some piety really quickly. How are we gonna do that? Because if she gets pregnant again... That'd suck. So you're 27. Who's this? King of Denmark has her. She's not that important. What's our rate of piety increase? So it's going to take like a couple of years to grow at that rate. What happened here? Yeah, you're still at war with the Byzantines. Are you winning? No, I guess you must have lost that battle. Oh yeah, you definitely lose that. Hang on. Stop. Here's what we're going to do. Offer to join war. Why can't I do it? I must have missed the window of opportunity. Oh well. Let's have got a non-aggression pact with them. Why can't I offer to join your war? I guess I should have done it when I had the chance. Oh well. Because yeah, I don't see him winning against those kind of numbers. Better that we be paranoid, I think, at this stage. Luckily we didn't get it. Okay, it's not a lot of troops, not enough to beat them. But we can just start besieging these settlements, I suppose. These are the real hard hitters. Maybe I can't offer to join the war while I've got a rebellion on. Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah, not enough troops here to throw at them. Alright, so we need to convert this to Catholicism, so let's get on with that. What's the chances of success there? County religion, 1.5%. Why is it so low? The moral authority of the church is super high, so I don't know why it's so difficult. Okay, that's good. More daughters is a good thing. My problem with this guy is he's German. Okay, so... yeah, I just need to hurry up and win this damn revolt. That's all there is to it. Where is he going? If he's going to try and get over here, we need to make sure he doesn't. Yeah, that's what he's exactly trying to do. So let's capture this really quickly and then disband the army. Before they get here. Get out of there. Nope, they've caught him. So... it's okay. More lives are saved by doing that, and they don't get any war score. It wasn't worth anything. Okay, now this guy here, he'll be able to completely wreck Saxony up. Problem is, though, it's not really worth a whole lot. Well, after they're done here, it's probably quicker to disband them and re-recruit them in Aquitaine. So yeah, now we're just waiting for this to be converted, which who knows how long that's going to take. Good, this got converted. You know what, we probably don't need this many troops for that, so let's just split them up. This is all very weak territory. Oh, this one's going to hold on to this to convert to a city. I thought I'd already got that started. Need the money. Here we go. We're conquering them much faster by splitting our forces up. It's just not worth a whole lot. At least we don't lose very many troops. Almost done with this. All of this wasn't worth a whole lot of war score. Okay, now you go into this territory here, so that we can disband you. It'd just be quicker. We'll recruit you back at Aquitaine. You come over here. And how's our guy over here doing? He's got most of his forces back. Like 99% of them get to come back. Right, so what do we get from here? Straight off the bat, 6,000 troops. let's go chase those armies. Have these guys intercept them halfway. Hang on, you won't win that. You haven't got your morale sorted yet. And Italy, what have you got for me? 4,000? Yep, bring him in. If we defeat their armies here, it will possibly give us victory. Possibly. Always need more gold. Got way too many prisoners, but some of them just can't be ransomed off. Oh, I see what they're doing. They want to come and recapture all this. Okay, I've got enough piety now to divorce the wife. We'll marry someone younger. Not younger, older. Instantly gets more piety anyway. Good, that's it. Middle France, keep them locked down. Come on. Dog. Always with the barking, but that's what dogs do. Alright, if we're going to marry someone really old now. Because we have a son and heir. We just want one. It would have been good if we could have had a few more daughters, but we make do with what we've got. At some point he's going to have to stop, and when he stops, that's when we'll get him. Once he arrives there, got him. Didn't really gain this much war score. Damn, this revolt's irritating. Alright, so we'll disband them again. Re-recruit them down here. Wow, there's heaps more troops down this time. And just come and attack them. Oh, that is not good. Oh, he's just sick. That's alright. He'll be alright. But isn't he stressed as well? Look, to be honest, I don't care if he dies young, but at least wait until he's 16. Or even 15. 14 will be fine as well, but the younger he is, the worse off we are. She would make a good wife. You're fairly infertile right now, though. Still, the fertility largely depends on the woman. Sort of. Because once she reaches a certain age, she can't bear children. Hang on, I got a better idea. So middle Francia, your forces just annoy them. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's have a look amongst these people over here to see about maybe Scotland, to see if they've got any old women that I can marry. Just look at their family trees and just see what we can find. Okay, your mother's dead. Sorry, your father's dead. She's unmarried. How would you like to marry an emperor? Sure, we lose prestige, but I don't care about prestige. I've only got a thing for old ladies in this, only because I've certainly got a thing for not having civil wars after successions between sons. Duchy of Ancona's fine, just don't be creating any kingdom titles. So we married her, and didn't really help our stats out very much. But it helps a little bit. Anyway, she's probably not going to live that long. If we can lose stress, it's worth it. He didn't lose it. Oh well. So I've only got one ward, but I need to save the other one for him. Oh, we were actually defeated there. That's not good. Oh well. We've almost won this war anyway. We just need to capture their settlements. And 10 more days and we've won. Done. So, you're all going to jail. Okay, we've got a reasonably good amount of support now. Why does he... Because of improved relations. Okay, that's good. So these guys here, let's revoke their titles. And hand them over to you. You're going to get Andalusia soon. But in exchange, I expect Galicia. So it's a bit of a switch, a bit of the old switcheroo. Let's see. Time to give you Duchy of Benevento. So we've got enough piety now to claim this. The Kingdom of Andalusia is upon us. Oh goddamn, I'm sitting here wondering how long is this going to take. It's bloody paused. Alright, so... And you fucking Catalan motherfucker, you can go away. Good, we're starting to see French culture pop up everywhere here. That's what we want to see. Okay, that's it. We can hand it over to him now, because we've pressed all the claims for Andalusia. All under our control, it's all French. So, I grant you the Kingdom of Andalusia. However, this comes at a price. You have to give me the Kingdom of Galicia. I know you're not going to like this, but you have to do it anyway. It's for the good of the realm. And then I'm going to assign myself to be your guardian after that. If you rise up against me... Good, he didn't. Don't worry, you'll get all of these back as well over time. Because obviously, he's never going to forget the fact that we revoked his title. Not until 951, so 100 years. But every time we give him a title, he's just appreciative for 10 years. We've also managed to pry this away from him. So if we have a look at this, where is it? Kingdom of Andalusia is currently, that's de jure. This is currently the Kingdom of Andalusia, but we'll transfer all of this shit in there. But I need to revoke these titles one at a time. So that'll just take some time. And what that's going to ensure is that these titles here eventually transfer into Andalusia de jure. So what was I going to do? Let's go, here's my vassal, right? This, he's not supposed to have that. But it's just a stupid tribal region. So he'll eventually just... That'll make him his vassal. I can't revoke it. No. It's not a big deal right now. We'll sort something out with that later. Okay, so what am I going to do for you? Oh, that's right. We need to assign you guardianship. It's mostly just for relation. And this one over here, I'll transfer that vassal over to you. Can I transfer any of the dukes over? No. Okay. So yeah. Now, of course, we've got a minus 30 penalty with everyone else, but that's only going to last 5 years. And since we have majorly their support, we're okay. What happened here? That's a revolt. Okay. We've got a lot of troops available to us now. So they got a peace treaty with that. I wasn't able to help them. Now, well, we need piety. I want to invade Britannia, but I need piety to make the claims. What if instead we go after... I really don't need more tribal shit. We'll go punish some Muslims. Well, here's a... Okay, that's good. Here's an idea. That doesn't matter. This guy here, how close is this war to coming to a conclusion? 58. So we'd have to move pretty quickly. Hold a feast. Only costs 25 gold. That could actually be very useful. Alright, we'll do that. All my vassals will be there. Good. What if we would have hit these guys instead? So let me just see. Declare war for Fez. Because that wouldn't be very difficult. There's 3 regions. But then again, this here, we wouldn't have to worry about the defensive pact. But I have to move fast. Well, I can't declare war. He's not independent. Right. Declare war for... Let's have a look here. What would be the best thing to take? I kind of want the first crusade to be for Egypt. Because if we have a look at kingdoms-wise, I think that's, like, huge. Nubia is getting transferred into Egypt. Slowly. Actually, Egypt would only be a small part of it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for... Where is this? I will go for Cyrene, I think. It's not the richest of the territories. Actually, that's probably not good, yeah. I'm gonna go for Alger, because it's closest to our territory. Push the Abbasids back, little by little. Okay, so we're essentially at war with the Abbasids now. How many troops have you got for me? Alright, we're going to need to get them over there by boat. Good, we can transfer 10,000 at a time now. Good. Now begins the time of naval invasions. And Aquitaine, what have you got? 10,000, excellent. Alright, good. What we've got there should be sufficient. Good, this has gone up. We'll be done with this soon. But as for this, I don't know. Just gotta wait for it to turn Catholic. It should happen eventually. Everything else converts. Bohemia is no longer pagan. Ah, right. Alright, never mind then. I didn't know that if you wage a war, it cancels the feast. So I wasted 25 gold. But that's okay. Because what I'll do is I'll just go into my gold mine here and pluck 25 gold out of it. Who's this? Count of... I don't care. Hang on. Good. So this person here... Can I revoke some of... No, I don't know. Just ransom him off. Gaining content will help us with piety. But we'll... Yeah, it'll be fine. Let's do that. Yeah, there's a high chance of that, but that's okay. Good enough to... Oh, fuck, the war's over. Oh, well, we didn't really lose anything. What I'll do, though, is I need to disband the levies, obviously, but not the ships, because I can still declare war with the ships raised. We can still declare war on the Abbasids. It's just... We're gonna have to move very fucking fast. Because it's a defensive pact. Should I do to the Abbasids what I did to the Umayyads? So yeah, we didn't get much time to do that. Or should we focus more on Mauritania first? Kind of want to establish the Kingdom of Africa. So, you know what? What's this? Oh, he's not independent. Okay, so declare war for Tunis. No. This one here. We'll start with this one this time. Because this one, 1, 2, 3, 4 duchies, that's part of the Kingdom of Africa. We'll establish the Kingdom of Africa and then we'll double back over here and take Mauritania. Because Africa is more valuable, I think. And then we'll be bordering Egypt. Of course, we've got to be very careful with this. How we're going with soldiers? We've got 29,000. I'll need to hire my own personal troops. But by bullying the Abbasids now, we can get ourselves a whole heap of piety, which we can use to invade Britannia. Or, you know, tidy up this. Alright, so... It'll take the Abbasids a long time to get all of their troops here, so we're sort of relying on that. Actually, I'll tell you what, it would be best if we can get the Aquitanian forces there first. And we need to go all out on this one because of the defensive pact. At least we can get there quickly. And pretty much right after we've beaten them on this war, we should go and declare war on them again. Fuck the peace treaty, just take it all. Let's establish a new king of Africa within 10 years. Okay, this will be the next spot we transport troops from. Okay, it's only minor losses. The Byzantines didn't participate, probably because they're at war with the Abbasids. Good, because the Byzantines can provide a lot of resistance. You just stay right there. I'll come and pick you up in just a moment. Okay, what's the supply limit here? 18,000. Where'd that revolt happen? Oh, here. That's not very many troops. Can't deal with that right now, though. They're going to loot the region and take my money. Boson seems like a pretty stupid name, to be honest. Once they land, we'll start taking attrition, so we better start hitting it. Okay. And what's your chance of converting something? 60%. Good. Convert this. Okay, I'm going to go over there to pick him up. Actually, send him to Barcelona instead. It's more halfway. Alright, let's start capturing. Okay, now we're not taking attrition, but now we've got to move quickly. We've already got 17%, that's great. Wait, what was that? Oh, it doesn't matter. Got plenty of reinforcements coming as well. And if we can essentially defeat the Abbasids, you know, we're beating the strongest faction in the game currently. If that is what happens. It takes them too long to get here. Loads of attrition. Already at 50%. Lost 5,000 men taking those two, but that's still worth it. We're at 50%. No sign of Abbasid forces. Have to bring these guys in. They're probably not necessary. So we're 3/4 of the way there. Why would they send 83 men over here to suicide against us? And they surrender. Very good. That was very easy. Right, so disband all the troops, but don't necessarily disband the boats just yet. How are we going with this? So that cost us -5. What if we were to just break this treaty straight off the bat and just go straight for Tunis now? Let's sort this out first. Now I'm going to find a Karling Dynasty person to give control over this too. Because we're going, like I said, we're going to establish the King of Africa. And he'll help us out this way. It'll take a little while before he's actually of any value. Now, to the King of Africa, I intend to give him 3 kingdoms. Of Mauritania and Mali. It's just not the Mauritania title or Malinese title. Now, Mali is not worth really taking right now, but Mauritania is. Alright, so if we were to recruit troops from Aquitaine, okay, we got to wait a few weeks, because our troops, yeah, we need 10,000 troops. Of course, we've still got the boats here. Just actually, no, you know what? You can disband them, because in all honesty, it's not going to take that long to get them back together. Oh, hang on, I haven't dealt with these. Alright, so I need to look to one of my sister's children. No, it's more like aunts. So I got to go to the previous king. So he was his father's uncle or something. Oh god, how do I find him? What was the previous king's relation to me? Oh, that's right, our mother's father. That's who it was. So then we check out her sister, and there's 4 boys right there. So Hugh's Karling, he hasn't had any sons yet. Neither of you, neither of you, neither of you. Maybe they'll start having children once they've been given titles. How old are you? 27. Well, you're still young. And how's your wife? Russ, young-ish. You want to become court chaplain? Don't tell me you're fucking gay. Oh, he's a mastermind theologian. He should still be able to have children. He's still young enough. Oh. He looks like a fat idiot. Oh well. Okay, we managed to gain quite a bit of piety. And there's no one to imprison. Just think, what do we need? That would be very useful, but we need a lot more military tech for that. My grandmother, yeah, I don't care about her. She was 80 years old. She's one of the oldest people I've ever seen, and she was in a dungeon at 80. They don't live longer being in dungeons, that's for sure. It's not good for your health. Okay, there's a lot of known plots. Let's auto-stop all of these plots currently. Because none of these people we can imprison, but whatever reasons they are for doing whatever, just tell them to stop. Okay, auto-stop plots. Who's this? County of Meissen. That's what I wanted to revoke your title because you're German. Oh, okay, good. So this over here is finished. Another reason why I don't click auto plot sometimes, because that's very annoying. Oh, god damn it. There's only so many of them, and they stop their damn plots. Okay, good. So, both of these titles here need to be handed over to you. Oh, you hate my guts. Your brother died. Oh, well, at least you're having children. But you don't like me very much at all. Desire the Kingdom of East France. Yeah, don't care. I'll tell you what I'll give you. I'll give you the county of Rugen and the city of whatever the fuck it is. The city of England. Where is it? No, I can't give it to him, I guess. I'll just do that and then transfer the vassalage over. Who's this? So I need to transfer this vassal here, the city of Rugard. Trying to find him could be a pain. Going down this fast, I'm probably going to miss it. I must have missed it. Oh well, it doesn't really matter that much. The fuck? We made this guy independent. Hang on, what the hell's going on with this? This is weird. There we go. Okay, good. Now I'm well under my limit. Oh, I needed to quickly do this before they steal any money from me. So this region here is still Germanic, but at least we've got a high defense limit. Alright, let's have a look at the crown laws and let's have a look if there's anything else we want to do. Tribal taxation. I don't really worry about that too much right now. Need to make sure all of these have at least low crown authority, so that if I lose them, they get the I can revoke the title. Filthy heathen. So yeah, do the same thing as this. Upgrade them so they can be converted into a castle. But of course they need Catholicism in there as well. And that... I don't know why they struggle with it so much. Whenever I want to convert something, it takes ages. You're still not married, you're 17 years old. Let's see if we can find you a wife. Someone's gonna give you lots of children. Let's see. None of these are that good. Tough soldier, maybe. She's 26. Better off with someone younger. Duchy of Mallorca. Yeah, I'll usurp that so that I can give it to him at a later date. How's our military coming along? 33,000? Alright, we're good to go. Now, we don't necessarily need to break the treaty. We could just hit someone else, but they're currently busy with other shit. I don't really care about prestige, so I don't have to worry about that. Why can't I declare war? Oh, because I always click here. I have to go for some reason. Okay. So this time we go for Tunis. Now, this time also, we don't have our ships ready to go, but that's okay. So, fleet levies. What's the ships? How bad's this? It's only a -1, so we're good with that. Okay, meet over here to pick up Aquitaine. They need to be sent over there first. Well, that's a nice number of troops. Ships. They'll probably stop marching. Gotta make sure the major vassals can get here quickly. And then the other few thousand men. Make their way over here. Now, once we've captured this might be half of Africa, so we might be able to create the kingdom title. So they'll land here and invade from this point here. This is a big province. Going to need all my ships to be able to carry them across. It's not a big deal. Main thing is we've got to get over there before the Abbasids send, their 50,000 troops or whatever they've got. I think think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Probably holding. So it's 33,000 men. So they can actually match me in terms of numbers, which is why we must get there quickly. Because a lot of their troops are going to come all the way from Persia, very far away, and they can't just take a boat here either. Okay, it might be a good idea if maybe we split this army in half and just send half of them across for the time being. Because we've got to get started on these sieges. Because some of those ships, they're going to take actually, that could have been all the ships. Yeah, it was all of them. Okay, so no more ships coming. Okay, let's see. $10,000 men. That'll be the next one on the boat. So when they arrive, we can still expect more reinforcements. Or still can put more reinforcements in there. But maybe I should... just start attacking them right now. Because like I said, against the Abbasids we have to be quick. And the further east we go through our conquest, the harder it's going to be. 18,000 men there. Let's just get started. It's plenty of troops. That's 1,000 men on that, but it's worth quite a bit of percentage. That's what we got to be getting. It'll take the Abbasids about a year to organise themselves to get here. Just got to rack up that war score in the meantime. Actually, come over here. We can send the other troops there. Split them in half. Take a small amount of attrition, but it's not going to be a big deal. Quite a lot of attrition here. That's okay. We've almost won the war already. So I reckon we can take on Triple Tana as well. You know, not straight away. Got to get let my troops recover. Because this is also weakening the Abbasids. Every time we take a territory away from them. It's already won us the war. Thank you. Thanks for the additional piety as well, motherfucker. Alright, we're done here. Hang on, we just disband our armies. 27 out of 34,000. How's this going? Yeah, look, we handled that one pretty well, I think, so we can disband the boats. So once again, all of these titles will be handed over to this guy. So that he can distribute them as he sees fit. Which will allow him to have greater control over these guys, because they'll be appreciative to him for giving him titles. Because if a revolt happens early on, you can't get any levies out of them. Now we'll see if we can give him the Kingdom of Africa. I'll need piety for that. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, okay. Kingdom of Africa, let's have a look. Okay, so we need to usurp it. It's the primary title of a ruler. Which guy is it? He's got the title right there. But he doesn't hold lands here, does he? Just seeing if he actually holds any lands. I don't know, it doesn't look like it. Let's not worry about that right now. Okay, so we just need a little bit of a rest and then we'll hit Triple Tana. Oh, right, we've got to give them the titles. And I'll give you a duchy as well, I suppose. Probably need to be created. So I expect once we've established the Kingdom of Africa, he'll be able to give us a few thousand additional troops. Much in the same way. Probably about the same strength as Italy. Alright, so I need Emirate of Tunis. Okay, I can't get that right now. What about this? Let's usurp that. And that'll probably be your primary title for the time being. You can levy 472 troops. It's better than nothing, but it's not enough. Alright, let's usurp the theme of Sardinia in order to improve relations with him. Even though it's already at tops, this will just give us another 10 years of good relation with him. Where's that settlement that I took? County of this one here. Oh, so it doesn't have the technology here. Alright, well that's... what does it need? Castle infrastructure level 1. It's close to it. Oops. I can't be bothered sorting that out anymore, so let's just build a castle so I can transfer it over. See, this one here is ready to go. We're just waiting for Catholicism, which is taking forever. Wait, hang on. Where are you? Ah, that originally was owned by him. Is he my vassal? Yeah, okay, cool. Can I just revoke that if I want it? No. Right, I'm not going to worry about that one right now. Much more concerned about hitting the Abbasids constantly. Need that piety. There's a lot of things they need to do. Okay, we've got 33,000 out of 34,000. Let's hit the Abbasids again. Show no mercy. Okay, 142 ships. Let's get them levied. What I might do to begin with is actually send Italy's forces in first. Because they'll be pretty much ready to go. Hang on. Disband this. And then just recruit it from here. And then, of course, all the other rabble. That's not hugely important, actually. You be disbanded and re-recruited over here. This is the other riffraff. It's not a huge deal. Most of my troops, of course, come from my kings. Very easy to recruit, easy to manage this way. I need to redirect all the ships. Oh, hang on, wait until this guy's moved over there first. Okay, it doesn't really allow for a lot of troops over here, so it might be an idea to send the larger armies over to here. And that'll give us a good indication of when the Abbasids are going to show up, if at all. Okay, let's get our boats. 110, there we go. Let's go pick them up. Just end your plot. Okay, again, we should just send what we've got available here. Oh, hang on, more ships are on the way. If the Abbasids show up here with 30,000 men, that's going to really suck. Daughter was born. Oh, that's okay. Daughters can be married off matrilineally so that they can have more sons. Just need a whole bunch of like Karling Dynasty family faction factories or whatever. So don't get that. Take the bird out instead. In 45 years, we'll be able to call the first crusade, which I'm really leaning towards it being for Nubia, because this over here is being transferred into Mohammed's Sultanate, which I'm assuming is the Sultanate of Egypt. There's still room for more, but let's just keep moving. Right, let's start attacking. These are not particularly powerful settlements, we just need to get moving. So this guy here, I'll need to send him over... Actually, no. We'll send him over here. This is Abbasid territory. This will gain us war score. There's a lot of war score to be had right here. Let's take it. Better watch out though, it's not safe, but it's not that dangerous either. Okay, so they're showing up here with 1,000 men. That's nothing. So, like I said, it takes them a very long time to get their shit together. So Falconer gives him extra diplomacy, so that's good. Out. He's 6 years old. We need to become his Okay, I've only got one ward. Okay, so assigned guardian should be myself. Last time I come over here. Good, we're already at 50%. Let's start. We'll go around the coast, I think. That's where most of the rich territories are. Okay, I think he could use some reinforcements over here, because this is where the Abbasids are going to show up, if they do. Or maybe I'll send them over here to defeat them, because I don't want them capturing that. And so far, these wars against the Abbasids have been very profitable for us, and also very easy. And he gives up. Very nice. Alright, disband all troops. So this costs us quite a lot of prestige, but like I said, it doesn't matter about prestige, really. So we've got ourselves 905 piety. Right, once again, we hand everything over to him. And let him sort it out as he sees fit. This will be part of his kingdom. Now we just need to try and get the actual kingdom title. Once we've taken Cyrenaica, we've got the entire kingdom. Very easy one to conquer. So you're the Sultan of Mauritania. So let me usurp your title. Still holds lands within it. Does he though? The Emirate of Tunis. Okay, so we have to usurp this first, then we can usurp the Sultanate. Sure, I'll take that. So how many duchy titles am I holding on to at the moment? 2. Okay. Okay, I've got quite a bit of cash. Let's continue to build up our regions here. So militia training ground gives us quite a lot of troops. Not good troops, we just need numbers. Castle walls are good. Barracks is good for heavy infantry, good for assaulting settlements. Okay, I've already spent quite a lot of cash. Best to leave a little bit in reserve just in case we need some. Alright, shouldn't take us too long until our troops are ready to go again. So looking at you, how many troops can you offer me? Over 1,000. Good. So we'll take this, and then after that, don't go any further east. It's just going to be going into the heart of their territory here. They'll have too many troops to offer us, to offer in resistance. Abbasid Holy War for Merv. It's fine. Like, if they want to keep expanding east, that's not a problem. So Islam's made its way over here as well. Have a look at religion. Right. Alright, how's our troops now? 33,000. I shouldn't have just banned the boats while they're out at sea. They take longer to rebuild. Hopefully, if he's attacking out this way, far in the east, it's going to take him too long to get back over here to try and save this. Alright, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to claim this title so that I can revoke it, hand it over to Andalusia. Sure. Saves me having to worry about that piece of crap. I mean, he's still my vassal. So what have you got a revolt going on now? You want to revoke Tel Atlas? That's fine. I mean, you would have only just given it to him. Why do you want to revoke it? Good. That's our son, right? Good. He's gregarious. Because now we need to begin the transfer of these into Andalusia. That takes a bit of time. Alright, we're ready to go. We're stronger than ever. Seems like the way our reigns go is at the beginning there's a little bit of turbulence. We sort it out with our people. Then we have a massive expansion where we take an entire kingdom, which is what we did with Andalusia. Pretty much the whole thing was taken in the predecessor's reign. Then we have the problems that are associated with that. And then the cycle continues. Right, so these guys, you attacking for Cyrene. Don't care about the loss of prestige. Now this will give us enough piety to get a standing in Britannia, which is the next thing we'll work on. Alright. Let's actually raise our ships close by over here. We should send in Aquitaine's forces first. Like I said, it'll take the Abbasids some time to get their shit together. We'll be able to deploy faster than them. But just in case, we should send our strongest army to go and meet with them. Okay, you lot there, disband you. I'd much rather recruit from here. Get straight in there. Begin the siege. Okay, I won't be able to send all of them straight away. Just send half of them, I suppose. Grab this one. Split that as well. And what we'll do is just leave behind this guy here. And put them on the boat. Take the maximum numbers that we can over here. Okay, still need you to be improving relations constantly with Aquitaine. Aquitaine must always be a great supporter of ours. At least until such time as we don't actually need them anymore. Ah, shit. Okay, at least we weren't relying too much on those troops. But that would have cost us a little bit of war score. Get him in there. It's actually kind of good the Abbasids sent such a small army over here to begin with. Because now we can crush it. Yeah. Need more reinforcements. So one of our flanks retreated, but that's okay, we won the battle. I don't want to be hanging around there too long. Let's move on to Benghazi. So once again, we'll probably send another shipment of troops over there. And then send the rest down here. There's no need to send, like, everyone over here. They'll just end up taking too much attrition. Anyway, this is where the majority of their hostility is going to be. But then again, this is closer. Easier for us to attack. Okay, we just did an hour and a half, so I'll just end this war because it's not going to be that much longer, and then we'll end the episode there. So meet halfway, meet there. So on the coasts here, you can. It's going to take a little bit of attrition, but it just needs to move fast, so it doesn't really matter. How many troops do we still have here? 14,000. Yep, that's sufficient to be able to hit this. We might actually hit them to prevent them from taking a region. Let's get moving. Good, that'll be more piety for me. Okay, I must have just finished building something. Alright, good. So this needs to be handed... Actually, I'll just hand both of them over to you. And you sort them out however you see fit. Good, now I'm under my limit again. So let's take another title away from these fuckers. And Saxony is slowly getting organised. Okay, taking attrition here. We can't be sticking around here for too long. Suppose when we move into Alexandria, we won't be taking as much attrition. I mean, that's just an assumption. Nope, I was wrong. If anything, there's more attrition to be had. So land there and kill them. And then you can move into here and start taking those territories. But we're getting pretty close to victory. So did they take that region? No, but they're about to. They're taking territory out here. That's okay, it's mostly worthless territory. Why would you send him in? But whatever. Okay, yeah, so they captured this region, now we can do it. Now we just have to try and win this war as quickly as possible. Excellent, they surrender. Alright, let's sort this out. So that's the entire Kingdom of Africa now under our control. So we just need to usurp that title. Sultanate of Africa. Usurp. Thank you. Oh shit. Get over here because I don't want to disband them without losing all my damn troops. So, do you want the Kingdom of Africa? Yeah, but that's okay, I've got it for you. Just let me just give you this other stuff first. Aren't you lucky to have a cousin like me? Now, hereby proclaim you King of Africa. Now, what's this? Yes, I approve. Now, we still need to conquer out this way. He needs to get the Mauritanian territories, and then I'll need to usurp the Kingdom of Mauritania, just so he doesn't get it. But that's for another time. I think with all of this piety now, we can make a good effort towards hitting Britannia. We can take 11 settlements, probably 12, because we'll have to do them one at a time. And start subjugating the British. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, guys. So like and subscribe. Part 9, I think, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.